Good morning, everybody. Just organizing my workstation here. How's everybody? I'm a couple minutes late. I was looking at the computer and then all of a sudden I'm like, it's 9 o'clock, let's go. So we're using jar flowers today. Let me show you what that looks like. It's one of these guys. Morning, Kate. And today's not going to be a super long live because I have a card buffet in 1 hour, which I'm super pumped about. So maybe at the end of this, I will walk over to the other space and show you all the things. The next craft buffet is at the end of April, the last Saturday in April, every month. I was thinking until the pandemic tells us otherwise is what I'm thinking. So I'm gonna announce the winner of our draw from last week for the like and share. So same as this week, like and share. I'm gonna choose something from the new catalog to be the giftee for next week, and I just don't have my hands on it yet. So it'll be a mystery prize. So to get in, oh, that was a big crash. To get in on that, you'll like and share the video if you're comfortable with that, and then your name's in the draw. So let me flip you around and let's get going. And I put my desk up today, and let's see, I think that's pretty good. All right, so I also love the jar of flowers, Kate. So these are photopolymer stamps, which are the clear ones. So we need to have our stamping mat today. And then I've got black Memento ink because we're gonna do a little bit of quick coloring. And in order for your ink to not bleed on your stamped image, you want the Memento Tuxedo Black ink. We're gonna add a little bit. Do you see this little trick I did here? Coloring the white I think this is, crinkle seam binding. And then here's our base stuff. Morning, Lori. You guys will be leaving soon to come to my house. All right, let's do it. I have my blocks. So, this is a card base. It's a pre-done card base by Stampin' Up. You can get them in a pack. It's got a matching envelope with it, like so. And we're gonna use a piece of, this is Retiring Designer Series paper, and we're gonna treat this like it's a little shelf for our jar of flowers to sit on. Now, when we're punching this is the jar. I was thinking about doing it in Designer Series paper, like this, for example. This is the new, what am I saying? Ink colors, one of the new ink colors. And I thought maybe, for that, but we'll see. I'm undecided. So let's get our stamps mounted. So this is, so these are reversible, I should tell you. So what that means is that this is the flat side, if you will. This is the raised side. So what you would do is you would stamp the raised side to get the outside image of the jar. Then you would clean it off, flip it, and then you could add a color, like a solid color, or same with this one. You can see how it's supposed to be the water in there. So let's get this mounted. The D block, I think, is my favorite. I use it probably the most. I'm not quite sure which flower. I think I might do these tulips. And this card, this is not a normal size, like A2 size card base. Let me measure this. It's quite long. It is, it's 6 1/4 probably by 4 1/4. So it's quite long. So when I add this to this, plus my jar, like I want the other ones kind of go this way, and I want it to have a bit of height. I do this a lot. I put things on diagonally on the block because then you can get more on your block. All right, let's do it. I'm gonna layer this piece of vellum in behind. So let's start with stamping our flower. So my normal Memento Tuxedo Black is over in one of the, actually I have two Memento Tuxedo Black and they're both being used. There's, I think 10, this might be the 10th or 11th project. This is gonna be one of the cards today, guys, if you're coming to the buffet. And yeah, it's gonna be so much fun today. It's good. We've got a mix of retiring stuff and not retiring stuff, new stuff. That's stamped beautifully, by the way. Super happy with that. Oh, I need another color. Stand by for a moment. I'm gonna stamp this in Smoky Slate, this being the base of the jar. Jody, you think this is good for all occasions? I tend to agree. Who doesn't need a jar of flowers? Actually, Jody, now that I'm thinking about it, I bet I can see at your house, I bet with your beautiful garden, that of getting a jar and putting all your wildflowers. They're so pretty. I have been lucky to have gotten in on some of your flowers. Okay, so I am gonna do the water. So see how these, when I was saying they were reversible, obviously these are not reversible, but the jar and the water are. So I think I'm gonna do this one and I'm gonna use the flat side. So I'm ridges up this time because I want a solid blue base. I'm gonna use Pool Party. Whoop. I have some old school ink pads and I feel like I need to, I've had them for more than, well, 5 years anyways. I feel like maybe I should get new ones. So sometimes if I'm not sure, I always do this, like, holy moly, that's super dark. This is better. I'm just thinking, actually, before I do this, I feel like I want to add my stems. I should do stems first. Let's use the other side of this. And what color should we do? We're gonna do some Pear Pizzazz. Pear Pizzazz. Yeah, so today is the card buffet. So that's always a big deal at my house. The boys are out there helping sort of get things organized. Okay, I like this. Okay, now let's do this. Just give that a minute to dry. So I'm doing 2nd generation stamping. Geez, I'm shaking a bit today. Yes. What do you think? It's good, hey? I'm digging it. Actually, I'm gonna be fancy. I'm gonna flip this around. I feel like I'm gonna do single gen on, yeah, just for the highlights. Am I? Let's test it. Sure. It gives some interest. So I'm lining this up on the bottom of this little grid mat. Yeah. It gives it some definition, hey? I like it. All right. Let's put this away. Now I'm debating because there's this little piece here. Oh, let's do it. It's a tiny little jar top. And we'll just fussy cut it. We have to fussy cut the flowers too. Like just around them. So this will add a nice little, I'm just using smoky slate again. So we're gonna fussy cut that and it'll go kind of like on the top of our jar. So let's punch this out now. Trick time. Take a little Post-it. So here's our punch. We're gonna open it up and this piece of paper, oh, it's gonna be okay. I'll show you the trick anyways. So take a Post-it note and just, if you can't quite, you know, get your fingers on your piece that's going in, the Post-it note helps a little bit. Geez, I'm shaky today. Perfect. And then we'll cut this piece out. All right, so while I'm cutting, let's talk about who won the, where are they? There they are. 2022 to 24. These are enamel dots, they're matte. And Candy is our winner this week for these guys. So congratulations, Candy. I don't know if you're watching right now. I know you're busy with life stuff, but maybe you'll catch me on the replay. And you'll be like, yay, I won. So I'll bring those by your place since you're just down the way. Yeah, so those are fun. There's the sweet sorbet, I think, or the red ones. They're underneath this panel, so you get all 5 colors. And then there's 2 different sizes. Awesome, congrats. All right, so let's get this on. So see how that goes. I mean, I think you could probably just ZZ color the top of the jar. I didn't do that though. I didn't think about that until right this second. So just a bit of glue. We'll get this resting while we work on the other pieces. So we'll set this aside. Actually, we're gonna set this whole thing aside. Okay, let's do a bit of coloring quickly. So what color are these? These are, oh, Blackberry Bliss. So this is how, when you get the blends, you used to be able to buy them individually, but now you can only buy them in packs for the light and the dark. So I have not used these yet. So coloring is personal preference. It's really, there are classes that you can take. What am I doing? I usually start with a bit of dark. Sometimes I test it just to kind of see. Can I zoom in? I have no idea. I'm gonna try, hopefully I don't lose you. Oh my gosh, I totally just zoomed. Amazing. It's the little things. So the goal here with blending is that, now when I'm using them, sorry, I'm jumping all over. I don't put the top all the way on if I'm using a couple of different colors, because I'm coming right back. Coming right back to you, dark Blackberry Bliss. So I'll tell you a few different techniques or ways people color. So you could cover the whole image with the light version of the pack, of the pair, and then go over where you think the shadows or the highlights would be. So sometimes images will give you the shadows so you know where to follow along with your blend. Sometimes not. And then I go back over it with the light color, and I'm trying to kind of bring in the dark to the light, just to blend out the, you can't even really tell, this is pretty dark. So see this? This is good. We want this. Okay, let's do one more. So I'm gonna do it all light first. I think to get really fancy, I'm not this fancy, but I'm trying to work towards it, is to leave a bit, like see how there's a bit of white on balloons? You know how sometimes there's like that shimmer, that one, you know what I'm talking about. You can do that with blends if you're fancy, if you know how to do that. I don't really have much of an eye for it. Do you see, can you even see the difference in the color? It's so subtle. Hang on, comments are not there. Hi, Wendy. Wendy Jacobs, nice to see you. See your name pop up. I'm gonna do just around the outside. How are you guys with coloring with your blends? Are you comfortable with it? You like it, don't like it? Where are you at? I'm good with this one. It's a bit better with this shading. See how this one's pretty dark? This one I've left the top a bit better. Okay, so then let's do the same with, this is Mango Melody, light and dark. Ooh, this is gonna look pretty. The contrast between the Blackberry Bliss and Mango Melody. Love it. Okay, is anybody, I'm actually gonna do two. So sometimes you might want to just stick with one image, like if you have multiple to color, because what you want for good blending is you want the paper to be wet so that you can get your colors to blend. I'm being a rebel right now. I'm gonna do this one, it's like the inside, it'll be a bit darker. There's not much, oh yeah, there we go. Okay. I think I'm gonna need one more color too, I think. I think I'm gonna leave this one a little more. So if you were to do this with anything other than Memento Tuxedo Black, this is gonna be a hot mess, guys. It's gonna be, your black, your base ink will bleed everywhere. I can't believe I was able to zoom. It's awesome. I was watching back one of my other videos and I was like, that's way too far away. Can't see what I'm doing. But now I can zoom, y'all. Just figured that out. Oh my goodness. All right, so what else is going on? Oh, there's like a ton of classes coming up, by the way. So I have them here on my little sticky. All right, so May 15th it's new, it's in Souk. And Kate and I are hosting a workshop in Souk. It's more geared towards newer crafters. We're gonna use the Box of Hope kit, and that's May 15th. So super pumped about that because I don't think there's a lot of Stampin' Up paper crafting in Souk that I have seen anyways, not that I don't live in Souk, obviously. Kate lives in Souk, and I know a few of you watching live in Souk. And then the very next one is May 22nd. It's gonna be a technique class, so you do need to be in person. And we're doing backgrounds. One sec, I gotta get a green. What green is this? Light shaded spruce. And I'm only doing light because I just want a little bit on my green. So May 22nd, 22nd. So we're doing backgrounds. Now we're gonna do a few different things. We're gonna use blending, not these blending, but like the blending brushes. We are going to use embossing paste. And I think we're gonna do watercoloring to do some backgrounds. So I'll supply everything for you. It's 30 bucks. I think it's $30. I'm gonna do the event posts later today after the buffet. And that one's in person. You can certainly attend virtually if you have all the doodads. If you have all the things, we'll do it virtually. And then the next one is May 28, and that's the next card buffet. So it's half full, guys. Usually when people come, they sign up for the next one right away. So keep that in mind. If you're thinking about it, you might want to get in on it as soon as you can. So those are the classes for May that we've got coming up. So this isn't going to be like a super, this isn't going to be like a super technical fussy cutting, because like that would be insane to try to poke around all these. So I'm just kind of doing a rough edge around. So when you're fussy cutting, make sure to move the paper. Try not to move the scissors as much. Scissors stay. I don't know that I told you, but we went and saw the Imagine Dragons concert a few weekends ago. It was Zach's first concert. We got him tickets for Christmas. Oh, I'm not watching the comments. Lori, you haven't used your blends yet. Girl, today, I hope that you do some cards at the buffet, and then you'll be like, I gotta use my blends. You can practice on your projects here. Wendy, you like the blends as well? I don't have all the colors either. I sort of add to them as I go. Sometimes if I see a project online and I'm like, have FOMO because I don't have that particular color, and so then the pack goes in my next order, and I kind of build as I go. I mean, Stampin' Up! Has 50 different shades of color. I mean, I don't think they all have blends, because some of them, you just can't get enough of a contrast in the blend pen to, you know, get all the different hues, but yeah, there's lots. Kate, your house is crazy, is it? All right, so this guy is pretty much ready to rock and roll. We're gonna put it together. So what's really cool is these card bases. I'll bring it back in one sec. They're already done for you. These ones. And there's some smaller note size cards, and they have this on the background. I wonder if this is a good zoom in for, give me a thumbs up if you like how close I am to my project, or if you want me to zoom out. Okay, so we're gonna do this piece is cut. Anyways, so we went to see the Imagine Dragons concert, and now Zach it's so cute. He's listening to it all the time. Like, he's made a playlist and he's doing his thing. I think he listens to music when he walks to school. Okay, we're liking the close up, so we're keeping it. Okay, so here's the little piece, and I popped this up because I want it to look like a bit of a table, kind of, you know how it's popped up some. And this is gonna be this, just to break up some of the background. This is here, and this is here. So I'm gonna tuck this just underneath. Oh my God, love it. And then we're gonna add in some of this action. And, come on you. And then we're gonna do a couple of embellishments. So here's the little, maybe you've seen this before. So if you take your blends, whatever color, it might work. It's gotta work for Stampin' Right markers too. So these are specifically, this is white, obviously on purpose, so that you can color Shoot, now that's on my desk. I don't have any wet wipes. All right, well, we're just gonna ignore that. I don't want it on my project. Anyways, so you can color this, but put something under it. Don't do what I just did. I hope that comes off later. Okay, so I'm gonna put a little bit of glue under here. Remember, wherever your glue is on your adhesive, wherever your glue is on your vellum, it's gonna shine through, see? But it's okay, because this guy's gonna go right over top. No one will even know. Just doing this dry, because I wanna see what's gonna happen here. I feel like maybe I should have gone underneath with this. Didn't I do that last weekend? I've like had to feed it through. This is like amnesia for me. I feel like I've done this. Oh my gosh, is it gonna work? Just, no. Let's try. Why not? Oh, it's going, guys. Okay, so don't do what I did. This is not the move of a professional crafter. I don't think it's coming through. Might have to, oh, there it is. It's right here. Yes. Awesome. Okay, so then I'm gonna so glue dots are your friend. Lori likes the zoomed in. I'm keeping it. I'm gonna do this one kind of off to the side. I'm just gonna do a knot actually. And I like this just white. So then I'm gonna get a glue dot because I want that knot to sit. So I'm gonna roll it and I'm gonna stick it right under the knot. Beautiful. All right. That's pretty. So this is up, this is not. So I'm gonna do a glue down here, dimensional up here to make sure the thing is down. Oh, so this would have been a good opportunity for me to punch out with this paper. I don't think it would go with this, like with this blue back here. But you see what I'm saying. I'm gonna go here, and then we're gonna pop this up. I feel like we need something else up here. Let's get this down first. So what's everybody doing today? Besides some of you coming to my card buffet in a half an hour, 9:30 already. Make sure to bring a snack with you. I'm pretty sure I included that in the email last night. Bring a snack. I love this. Do you guys like it? Give me a thumbs up. We need some embellishments. So these ones are these ones. I feel like this card, these are pretty big. Like I have found on some of the cards that they're a bit too heavy, like they're too big for some of the projects, but I feel like this project can handle it. Okay, I think I'm doing this one. Maybe the gray. Just to fill in some of the back. So odd numbers, they say, are best for embellishments. I think I'm just gonna keep with the gray. Do I want gray? Let's see what pink looks like. I don't want these darker colors because I don't want it to compete. Oh yeah, that's pretty. Love it. It's simple, but it's pretty. And I think Winkestella is calling me for here. And a little sentiment. I have just the thing. We're doing this. We're doing the double oval punch. Yeah, we are. So this is super handy because it punches both. I think I'm gonna do this one. And do I want to? I do. What color is that, do you think? Maybe navy? Sure. It works. And I'm gonna do this one. So it's perfect because then it nests beautifully. I think right over here. All right, so let's get a little sentiment. Let's do the ladybug. I'm gonna do hello. Yeah, it's delicate. Do I want it that small? I think so. So sad this artfully layered is going away. So, by the way, I lost a die. I lost the die for this one, if you can believe it. Well, maybe this one's better. Yeah, this one. Yeah, so that's a drag. I could have swore it was in my craft room someplace. I'm gonna ask the gals today who are coming to see if maybe it got put in somebody's bag by accident. But yeah, what a drag. I think it's probably my favorite stamp set right now. So I'm just using that Memento black again. Ooh, that's pretty. That pops. Get a bit of glue. So Zach's got Imagine Dragons blaring, which is what reminded me of the concert. We had super good seats too. They were on the floor, and just by chance happened to be the, whatchamacallit, like in an aisle way going this way. So we were right at the front and looking at the stage, so there was nobody directly in front of us. I feel like we totally lucked out. I'm gonna pop this up because it just needs to be. That's what my brain says. Oh my gosh, this is such a cute card, guys. Okay, so this is actually one of the projects for the buffet. I'm gonna take you out. I'm gonna take you out there. Okay, so just to recap, before we go on a little walkie tour, Candy, you have won, my friend, the prize for last week. So like and share, and I'm gonna do a draw for something else that's from the new catalog, which by the way comes out Tuesday. And then so May 15th, Crafting and Souk. May 22 is the background technique class. May 28th is card buffet, and 10% off Mother's Day gift cards. These are all the things that are happening right now. Okay, I might have to unzoom because it might be super close to my face. Oh, there we go. Not too bad at all. Okay, we're doing a walk because we're going to see, I want to show you all the projects for the card buffet. I have no idea what the boys are doing. Aw, Lance has done such a great job. Hi, boys.
Hello.
I'm live. Okay.
Very exciting.
It is very exciting. Okay, let's start down here. So this is, pardon me? I'm showing them all the cards that we're doing today. So this is new in color. This is new, you can't quite see it back here, but it's new DSP, and then we're punching from the DSP. This is from the T-Suite with the new in color. Tulips for Mother's Day. This paper is retiring. Then Hues of Happiness, y'all. This one might be my second favorite. And then we're stamping on the New Horizons DSP. And then this is a fun fold. And then I think this one's my favorite. So this one, I won't open it because it'd be awkward, but it's got a piece of window sheet that the palm tree and the rocks and things are on. And then this is stamped with the waterfront stamp set back there. Amazing. So here's our table set up here. So yeah, it's good. Thanks for watching, guys. Have an awesome Saturday. We'll see you next weekend, if not sooner. Link in the comments for, or link in the description of the video for my newsletter and for Linktree, which has a whole bunch of, what are you doing? Willow's up. Oh, there's Willow. Lance is trying to point out where Willow is. She's way up there. Thanks, Lance. So Linktree, which is, if you click on the link and then it'll list a whole bunch of different things for you as far as social media and inspiration and all that stuff. So that's it, guys. Email me if you want to register for any of the classes, or just put it in the comments and I go through them afterwards. Be sure to tag me if it's a replay though, so that I know, and I'll get back to you with an email confirmation. Thanks for crafting, guys. Bye for now.